In our previous video, we took a look at keyboards under $60 as a great gift idea. Today, we're raising the price bracket to $130. We're going to look at the Yamaha PSR-E273 and the Casio Tone CT-S200. Both of these instruments are packed with features and over 400 voices. Let's check them out. Hi, Patrick Marr with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channels, check out our other videos. Like this video, subscribe, leave us comments. We love to interact with you guys. Today, really excited to do a part 2 to one of our previous videos. It's a gift guide. The holidays are among us, and it's really just important to realize how awesome music is. And that's something that we're trying to bring to you guys. The gift of music can be so inspirational for a child. A lot of us here in the studio, the guys behind the camera, myself included, were given music as a gift early on in our lives. And it's really kind of changed the way we've grown up and the friends we have and the way we talk about music we listen to. And all these little small things that affect us started at a very early age, learning a really cool instrument, whether that was guitar, ukulele, piano. There's a whole bunch of them. They're countless. I really like these keyboards because it kind of gives you a lot of that. It gives you like a musical background in a lot of things. So you can try out saxophones, you can try out drum sets, you can try out guitar sounds. And yes, they're not going to sound exactly like the instrument. But what I really appreciate about these electric keyboards and the digital keyboards that are coming out is they try to encompass a lot of music and bring it all in at an affordable price range so that kids and young adults can really experiment with what they like, what the sounds they like, and kind of the technology that's available today. And so I'm going to start with the Yamaha, the PSR-E273. So the PSR series from Yamaha has been around for a long time, and it's one of those things, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So over the years, they've kind of continuously done little small changes, but kind of the framework has maintained the same. Before it was the PSR-E263 and the 253 and the 243. And all those videos are on YouTube. You can look them all up. A lot of the technology on these remain the same over the years. And it's something that kind of translates all the way up into their Clavinova lines. So they're very expensive instruments. They kind of keep this style, song, and voice sections as their, if you're literate in Yamaha stuff, you're literate in this verbiage. And so you have lesson songs on here. You have songs you can play along to, and styles, which are a lot like organs of old time, where you would hold a note down and it plays a polka beat with drums. And then you play your melody with your right hand. So that same concept is packed into this keyboard. All these buttons are going to take you around to different sounds, different styles, different voices. And it's nice. It's all laid out for you so you can select real easily. You can change where you're at. And they have a nice little display here, which they've kind of kept the same over the years, where it shows you where you're pressing on the keys, and it also shows you on a staff where exactly your note is. So just really nice, very fluid, a great feeling, kind of spring action, so very consistent in the industry with this price point. We're looking at $129 for the PSR. This is the E273. Of course, there's step-ups. There's the 373, the 463, which will probably be the 473 soon. But through that PSR line, they really try to offer as much as they can. It's not meant to be a toy. It's meant to be a learning device. And that's kind of where this price point sets you. It's the next level after, hey, this is a little toy keyboard that's on the ground in my kid's room or in the closet somewhere. These are starting to get you on the journey of, these are full-size keys, and this is what a piano sounds like. And here's some drum beats and styles that go along with that. And you really kind of start to make it your own at this level. Teachers will tell you, you need to move on from this pretty quickly. You need to move on to something that's going to strengthen your hands a little bit more. But a lot of teachers will be okay in this. If you're at a budget and say, hey, this is all I have to spend, they will be okay because this has full-length keys. It comes from a reputable brand, Yamaha. And it's just got some really neat technology that kind of helps you take that first initial step into music. So a great gift idea, also a great beginning piano. This is 2020, we're living in the age of COVID. And a lot of universities had kids that were going to do all classes online. And so what did they do? They came to us and they said, hey, we need keyboards that are affordable. We know it's not going to be a grand piano or an acoustic piano that they're going to be able to practice on, but we need our students to be able to have something that's affordable. They ended up going, a lot of the universities here in town went with the PSR series and the PSR-E273 as an affordable option for that, and are loving it. And so just a really neat option for you, especially as the holidays are coming up. I highly recommend Yamaha. Is a great company and makes some great, fantastic products. The new kid in town, Casio, as far as this model goes, the Casio Tone CS200, CT-S200, sorry, the Casio Tone, a little bit more modern, not as bulky. So off the cusp, it's going to be a little bit more narrow profile here. Has a really cool handle actually that is where your music rest goes. So there's a handle where you can grab and kind of pick it up. It makes moving it around a lot easier. I know on the PSR-E, sometimes you got to pick it up, and if you're a child picking it up, it's kind of awkward to put under your arm and carry. This has a handle, and it's really lightweight, and it's great to just pick up and move it. Also, way less buttons, so a little bit more streamlined. The keys also are not exactly a spring action. It's almost as if they're like semi-weighted. They're full, so under here you can put your fingers underneath the keys here. It feels a little bit more like a full key. Not a weighted action by any means, but kind of has that semi-weighted feel. Great things about the Casio. Also has so both of these have 400 voices. We're going to listen to them here in a second. But just really cool technology on this one where it's a little more streamlined and people are loving it. Look up the reviews on the Casio CT-S200 and you're going to see raving reviews about, hey, I didn't have a ton of money to spend. I got this for me or for my kid. It comes in at $119. It's a fantastic instrument. We're going to play it for you so you can hear it, and I'm really curious to hear how it sounds stacked up against the Yamaha, but also just a great gift idea that's a little bit more streamlined, a little, I would say, cooler looking. And so if you have that teenager that you don't know what to get them, but they've always expressed interest in music, this is something that's really cool. Also has some really cool symbols of the different instruments and adding in tracks here at the bottom by the keys. So we're going to take a listen here, plug them in, play them, let us know what you think. Amazing sounding instruments. I really enjoyed playing both of these today. Both of them 61 keys, so you have the same kind of scale to work with, 61 notes. A full piano does have 88, for those of you who are confused about it. They basically chop off a few on both sides for the smaller portable units like this. Very portable, very easy to move around. I really like that the Casio has MIDI capability. So that is something that if you are looking for a gift for a young adult or for a teenager or even a kid, MIDI is something that can help grow someone into that instrument. MIDI allows you to communicate with a piece of technology like a computer or an iPad and use it as a controller. And so that might be a little complicated. There's tons of videos explaining all that technology, but this has that functionality, which basically allows you to connect to a computer or to a device and use this as a controller. So if you find a sample of strings that you like, of classical strings that you like, you can MIDI that in, and these notes actually control that sound. So I don't want to go too much into the MIDI definitions, but this has MIDI capability, whereas the PSR does not have MIDI capability. Both of them have sustain inputs for a sustain pedal. They both come with a sustain pedal, and so that's something that's very helpful. The Casio does come with its own power adapter, which is nice. Yamaha, you have to make sure you're getting the package deal that comes with some headphones and the power adapter. They both have batteries or battery options. They don't come with the batteries, but you can use AA's to power these things. Just really cool, neatly packaged things. Again, the Casio, at the time of making this video, the Casio is about $119. The Yamaha is about $129, so very close in price point. Both of them have some great features. They do refer to the Yamaha as more of an arranger, and that's because of those styles options that we were looking at, holding one note and it plays music and plays drum beats, and then you're able to play melody over that. That's a little bit more of an arranger. Again, at this price point, if you're getting it as a gift or for somebody, for a gift or for yourself, the arranger technology might not be something that you're going to jump into right at first. This has that MIDI capability. I lean this direction a little bit just because it's very cool. It's a little more modern, and again, really just has something that you can grow with, that MIDI capability. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really think these are great options and just fantastic gifts for music, and the gift of music is incredible. Again, I can't say enough about the people in my life who've given me the gift of music, and I hope to pass that on. I hope you guys are inspired to find some musical instruments for your loved ones. Again, we're Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. Come by, say hi. If you're online, alamomusic.com. Check out our other videos. We have a chat agent on our website if you ever have any questions. But subscribe to our YouTube videos and leave us some comments. We love to interact. Thanks, guys.